Guatemala is a beautiful country, but it is one of the poorest in the Western Hemisphere. 75% of the population is estimated to live below the poverty line. Pura Vida was formed in 2003 by Mark Ely. Its mission is to promote the sharing of resources with communities in the developing world in a meaningful, respectful, and long-term way. The primary focus is providing educational opportunities for children in rural Guatemalan villages through scholarships, tutoring, and support of local schools. Pura Vida focuses on a few specific communities rather than spreading time and resources thinly across many communities. That way, it gets to know the people, gain their trust, and understand their needs. Much of what Pura Vida accomplishes is by way of its work trips to Guatemala. Over 40 adult and youth trips have been conducted. These have included trips to address medical problems, to build schoolrooms and homes, to deliver milk, and to interview students for scholarships. The trips also build relations with the people of Guatemala and educate those traveling on a work trip. Exposure to third world poverty can change the life of a volunteer. Medical trips have included surgeries, dental work, and the delivery of a baby. Construction trips have built 16 homes for widows and orphans and 6 new school classrooms. Homes were built out of adobe blocks from 2007 to 2011. They are now all built out of cinder blocks for reasons of improved health and safety. Chicken coops have been built so that poor families can raise and sell chickens to supplement their income. Much work on the orphanage in Lamoa, including a major addition, and improvements to the Methodist Retreat Center in Lamoa have also been completed by work teams. Bible camps for local children are conducted by many of the work teams. School supplies and shoes for needy children have also been provided. Milk is a rare treat in rural Guatemala. Cans of powdered milk are delivered to villages in January of each year. Prospective scholarship students are interviewed in October. Those selected are given scholarships for the school year beginning each January. Tropical Storm Agatha hit the western highlands of Guatemala in May 2010. Killing 152 people, including Margarita, one of Pura Vida's scholarship students, and several of her family members. Mudslides destroyed several other students' homes. Pura Vida provided the first assistance of food, water, critical supplies, and temporary shelter to many families in 5 villages. The cinder block home built in 2011 was a replacement for Margarita's destroyed home. Education is a critical need in Guatemala. Pura Vida believes that it is the most effective long-term solution to many of the issues affecting rural Guatemalans, especially the indigenous. We believe that improving access to education is the best way to help people help themselves. However, public schools in Guatemala suffer from poorly trained teachers, large class sizes, insufficient desks, books, and other materials, and a lack of middle and high schools. Families cannot afford school materials, and poverty often forces families to keep children working at home. One of Pura Vida's largest projects has been the support of the John Wesley School in Santa Cruz del Quiché. The school started in 2005 in an abandoned orphanage with 54 students offering grades 1, 2, 3, and 6. Thanks to help from Pura Vida fundraisers and significant backing from Trinity United Methodist Church in Denver through 5 phases of construction, the school has been completely rebuilt. It now consists of 20 classrooms on 3 floors, hosting over 400 students from pre-kindergarten to the 12th grade. It has graduated 2 classes of 12th graders, many of whom have started college. A marching band is very important to the prestige of schools in Guatemala. Consequently, the John Wesley School started a small band. With help from Pura Vida and St. Luke's United Methodist Church, many additional instruments were furnished, and training was provided to grow the size of the band and raise its level of play. More recently, Pura Vida has been assisting other schools in rural Guatemala by building new cinder block classrooms to provide needed facilities for overcrowded schools. 4 cinder block classrooms replaced rooms built out of cornstalks in Caserío Rosario outside of Lamoa. And a 2-room addition is now being completed in San Jose Pacho, also outside of Lamoa. One of the proudest accomplishments of Pura Vida has been its successful scholarship program. In the last 10 years, 358 students in several rural Guatemalan villages have received scholarships, including children like these.
Gracias a Pura Vida. Gracias a John y Sharon Williams de Pura Vida.
At a cost of only $37.50 per month, anyone can sponsor a student. Those traveling to Guatemala are able to visit with their students. There are currently 292 students enrolled, and more students are added every year. Many of these students wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to continue attending school. Laura Richards met Rosa in 2006 and has sponsored her ever since. Without the support, Rosa may never have gone to school past the 6th grade. Now, she has graduated from the 12th grade and is attending a university in Santa Cruz del Quiché.
Mi nombre es Rosa María Chiló. En el 2006 conocí a Laura, gracias al programa Pura Vida, y a Laura que yo pude terminar mi básico, que fui a estudiar en el John Wesley. También ahí seguí mi carrera de perito en administración de empresas, y gracias a Laura por todo el apoyo que me está dando. Ahorita estoy en la universidad y seguí la carrera de licenciatura en administración de empresas, gracias a ella y al programa que hoy en día ya estoy estudiando.
Pura Vida Ministries has come a long way in 10 years. Seems like just yesterday we started out with 6 scholarship students and 2 work teams. Our progress has been slow but steady. Along the way we have learned to listen closely to our co-workers in Guatemala. We also learned to focus. As a result, we've managed to get quite a bit done. None of this would have been possible without the support of the hundreds of volunteers and donors who have come alongside of us, often just in the nick of time. I want to thank you for your support. We wouldn't be here without you. I also ask you to stay with us as we move into our next 10 years. I think Pura Vida is just beginning to hit its stride. Thank you for your support.